So, welcome back, everyone. I think this is 159. We should be on track. But anyway, we're gonna go through a bit of a change again for the Hypecast. This time around, or long story short, the time length. So we've been always doing these for like 3 hours for the most part, sometimes 2.5, which, you know, as much as I would like to continue that, I kind of like was looking into some things, and not to mention I was in the middle of a home project of sorts, and which is long story short again, was to soundproof my door, because I kind of been wanting to do that for a while, but let's just say I had someone complain. So not the neighbors, it's just my family. So
stop watching your shows.
Oh man, speaking of shows, but no, I mean, I don't want to take up too much time. We'll probably save that for the end, but basically we're gonna be shorter. So I kind of thought about it too. I'm like, I wonder if we're doing it or going on for a little too long and just have too many things to talk about, that kind of thing. So I kind of wanted to optimize it for a while for now, just to see how it goes. So basically, we're gonna go on for like an hour. That's like the magic number, but like hour and a half at times. We'll probably hit those numbers at times, but I'll try to do my best to format it so that it's about an hour and a half-ish. So that's basically the layman's terms for the most part. And yeah, so we'll try it for a while and then see how it goes. But I think for the most part, it will be for the best, because the average podcast, I've kind of did some research, is 47 minutes apparently, which is a very interesting number. 47 minutes. It's not like 30 or 20 or anything like that. It's 47. It's like 47 minutes something seconds. But that's probably like very intricate, I guess, averages. But but it's an average number, so that doesn't mean all podcasts are 47 minutes. It's like some of them are 2, some of them are 3, but it only makes sense because they have a lot of sponsors to go through. So that's why it's that way. So, yeah, again, just want to clarify that, make it more condensed for the most part, to make the experience a little different. And yeah, so anyways, we've been going out for what, 5 minutes ish. So quickly, my week has been busy because the home project, but good for the most part. Can't really complain too much. And I watched Squid Game. I finished the entire season. And holy shit, I can definitely see the hype as to why people are like, oh, googly about it. So, I recommend it. Good show.
Yeah. So that means for Halloween chat, Hawk and I are gonna play red light, green light.
I'll be the old man. I'll put on like a gray wig or something. Even though.
And just short. For that show, number 67 is my favorite.
Okay. Man, I mean, as much as I would like to talk about the show, yeah. we gotta get it going on. But before that, what about you? How's your week been?
Finally watched Venom.
Yes, yeah, I heard that.
It was good. It wasn't great, but it hit the right notes.
Was it very serviceable as a Venom movie?
For my taste, yes, because it did, it did bring some elements from the comics. So
okay, nice.
So it's a 7.5 out of 10, borderline 8. The mid-credit scene made me do like triple takes because of there was like someone there, and I was like, if you were next to me, I'd be like,
yeah. Did you go during like when people don't go? Like, did you go like a midnight showing or like?
No, so I went I guess matinee time, so like the 10 to 12 o'clock hour.
Oh, I see.
I mean, the you would think because Venom's been out for a week, right? Ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like there won't be people in the theater, but no, I guess the showing time that I went, the theater was half packed.
Okay.
And I was like, don't you guys have lives?
Yeah.
Work? School?
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay.
So, how was like the seating? Like, is it still like, you know?
Okay, so the seating, the way this theater did it was, if it's a party of let's say 5, you can choose the top row, but it's like seat here. This like seating of 5, but the next 3 seats are
Empty.
unavailable.
Yeah. So
they
this,
put they put a tape there. And then if it's like a couple, 2 people, then the next 2 are
empty. Okay, I see.
Empty and
okay. So it's for a party of 2 or a couple, it's 2 seats away, and then a family essentially it would be 3. Okay.
3.
Okay.
Unless you do also, and if you do have the money, they
let you rent
this theater they gave that I went to. They will give you a discount if you wanna like block out the whole row for yourself. And I was like, why? I mean, I understand, but why? That money could go somewhere else, like a PS5.
Yeah. But you like the movie overall, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. I'll definitely wait for it to be streamable, so I can wait. Okay, well, I think we can definitely get the news going. So not only the length is different, we're gonna switch around a little bit. So we're definitely gonna talk about the fighting game stuff first, which is like something I think both of us would like to talk about most for the most part, and then we'll go into like the more quote unquote frontline news kind of thing. So we have something for the fighting games. This one will be a little short because we haven't had too much for fighting games, other than I forgot to put in the notes for Guilty Gear, but we'll get there. But I definitely wanted to talk about the new character for KOFXV that was revealed. Well, quote unquote new, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Well, he's new. He's new for 15, but he's been on. I think he's been in 14, so at least. But he's a veteran, of course. But
yeah, there you go. It's kind of like there's a word, I forget it.
Yeah, he's a veteran. Okay, but anyway, before we get to that, we do have the artist notes for K-Dash. So Zawa, if you'd be so kindly to read the notes for us.
I swear I'm gonna see that
apostrophe.
That K-Dash. Yeah, I'm gonna accidentally say K-apostrophe fans.
K-apostrophe.
Sorry for the long wait. The day K-Dash fans, they changed that apostrophe, I swear, have been waiting for is finally here. Everyone's here. All of you knew he was coming since he appeared briefly through our first trailer, but it took a while for his official character trailer to be released. We strengthened the follow-up moves for Eintrigger. That might have been wrong. How I said that word.
Eintrigger? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ein?
Because it was either Ein or Ian.
Ian?
Ian Trigger.
Ian Trigger.
And so now you can pretty much combo off light Eintrigger into second knuckle with little to no problems. I almost said burning knuckle for some reason. The flow would look something like this. A couple of crouching kicks into light Ian trigger into second knuckle. Additionally, K-Dash almost said K apostrophe.
Mm-hmm.
Now has a new command move which he can use to continue a combo off of a heavy attack on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
or by getting some extra damage in air from the combo. EX Ian Trigger to second shell to follow up Blackout. The K-Dash finalized KOF was polished with care, and so fans out there are going to love playing him. Mr. Nakata.
The art for it looks really cool too. I mean, you know, granted, it's just a pencil drawing or very convincing pencil drawing, but it looks cool. You know, I do
like it, but yeah. I'm so used to K-Dash wearing his sunglasses.
Oh yeah, of course.
And also, I like the artist note. Sorry, that he add like, here's some like a
route. Yeah.
Yeah, here's a route. Now I'm looking back, like, why didn't he add those for the other characters?
Maybe he really likes K-Dash. I don't know.
I know. It's like, do I sense? Sense bias.
I play K-Dash, so I know the combo.
It's like, do I sense bias?
Yeah, I know, right? There's always a bias somewhere. Doesn't like, cause like, Ishiwatari really likes Soul, because I think Soul is supposed to like be him in a way.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, for Ishitari, Soul is his embodiment into the game or something. Mm-hmm. But you would think it would be Kai, but no, it's actually Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's both of them, but yeah.
And it's like, yeah, like the two sides of him or something.
One is edgy and one is girly boy.
Like very Bishonen kind of beauty, pretty boy kind of type. Oh, okay, I mean, if that's what you see in yourself, but no, I mean,
I know, it's like,
to be fair, he is a handsome man. I'm gonna say that as a straight guy, he is a handsome man. I mean, he's not. I mean, he's got the hair. He's got some grays coming in too. But yeah, I think that works.
Yeah, he has the hair, but you know that must be like damaging to the wallets.
Oh man, yeah.
You know, shampoo, all that, conditioner, hair products ain't that cheap.
I know, right? Like, especially when he's trying to. I think he's trying to keep it with hair dye too, so that's also extra costs.
I know he's not a natural blonde. He's
or just like he's trying to keep the grays away. I think he's trying to do, but true. It's hard, you know, to fight the grays. So that sometimes, you know, people just go with it, and I think that's fine. But anyway, that's we're not gonna talk about that, but you know,
just notice K-Dash's gloves almost looks robotic in the way it's drawn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just how his glove looks.
I know.
Yeah.
But if it looked like that, I was like, wow. I can now understand where he gets the fire, because robotic hand.
I kind of wish this style somehow like made it translated to the game, but they're kind of working off of the 14 stuff, so it can't be helped. But not it is to say though, they have been making tweaks over time.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that once we get to Heidern, which I will fire up now. There you go. Oh wait. Sorry. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I almost forgot one more thing.
Hold on, kids.
Haha. There you go.
There we go, kids.
Is it black right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you tapped out? There you go.
I mean, well, I don't want to explain it right here, but I'll like clarify to you if I remember. But anyway.
Begin.
Heidern.
Heidern.
There's Blue Mary.
Have you seen Terry? Yeah, he's in Smash. Shit.
The snaps.
So he's Guile, Roy Mustang. Doesn't Mature do that? The flame? Is it Mature or Leona?
Leona.
Yeah, Leona does that.
Because Heidern is her master.
Her daddy.
Pretty much. He kind of is a father figure. He does look a little funny with his like hands and stuff like that, but I think he's cool overall.
There was one, I guess, normal attack that weirded me out. It was his knee.
Oh, the knee. Yeah, hold on. Let me go into slower mode. Slow-mo mode.
Yeah, his knee at 25. That weirded me out.
Yeah.
Like, he looks good.
Yeah, he looks good.
It's just the blue looks off in some of the lighting, if that makes sense. Where's that knee?
I like the red underpart, so you can kind of like see his hands when you know, when you're like in a fighting game or when you're in the fighting part type of thing, and his boot also.
There, that knee.
Oh, that
looks weird.
Oh, that one? Yeah, the kick.
Yeah, because you know when you're doing that type of kick, you know that the momentum is gonna either like bring down your leg.
Yeah, leg, but he's using his knee to do the work.
Like, that's a lot of like core muscles that you're trying to balance your ass off.
Yeah, I mean, it's Heidern, so he's got the muscles. He definitely has the muscles.
Smell my pits.
I'm all natural. Oh God, no, Heidern. You gotta put on something. And also, people. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, as I was saying again with Blue Mary. Have you seen Terry? Yeah, he's over there. He's punching a little boy with a keyblade. A what? I don't know. A sword.
So people have been pointing out that her chest size has gone up a bit, I guess. Which I want to see real quick before we move on a bit. Hold on. But I guess. But if that's the case, it's like, well, why don't they work on her muscle tone too? Like, a little weird.
Her boobs are bigger. It's like, really? Really, kids?
Yeah.
Here. Here's an FL. Just take that to the bathroom.
I wonder if it actually is, because it seems. I just noticed like the little mouse on the like lower corner.
I
lower
know
right.
There's some like of these videos, like including like the Nickelodeon All Stars. There's that mouse on the screen, and you think it's yours, and then when you move it away, it's like, wait, they recorded it like this. Oh my god!
Oh, wait, no, that's my mouse. No, I'm talking about an actual mouse. Like, there's a mouse or rat. Excuse me.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the. This man confused me. We're over. We're done. Skip.
No.
Skip. We're done. We're done. Skip.
It's
we don't need
fine.
to look at her boobs anymore.
It's fine. No, but I think they're not too different. I don't know. They seem.
Right, I don't know. I don't look at those things.
Yeah. But
maybe we need James or the other guys.
No,
it's like, we need your expert opinion. Are these two different? It's the same woman, but two different things.
They don't play KOF, so I don't think that would work. But anyway, I thought it would be like drastically different, but it's not really. But I mean, her abs are kind of there.
I think it's again like
the lighting and stuff.
Yeah, the lighting.
Might be.
I'm certain that Blue Mary is toned. It's just again the lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Because as I said with Heidern,
Mm-hmm.
some of his blue is like off color, even though it's in the right lighting. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe during like the more blue stages, that's where it gets weird. Like the way it reflects off of his blues or something. I like the snap. It's just so like funny.
Yeah,
it's like that's like the Roy Mustang you were talking about. Yeah. Dude, Roy is such a like fighting game character. It's funny. Besides like Armstrong.
Heidern has no ass.
Yeah, that's another like thing I have with
all the male characters. I don't think they have asses. I think they're just Ken dolls, just flat.
Mm-hmm. They're flat in those places. Like even you definitely notice it with like what was his name? Oh, Antonov, like this big beefy dude. You would think like have a toned buttocks, but no, like it's like.
And also, if you notice, some of the male characters in this game, their legs are all the same. They're just fucking skinny.
Yeah, they kind of have that like One Piece thing going. Bigger upper body, skinny legs kind of thing. I mean, some of them are a little different because the pants or something, but
yeah, it could be the pants.
Other than
when
that,
you look at it, it looks their legs are all the same. It's like they just copy paste all the legs to just the top.
Mm-hmm.
And Heidern, I don't think that suit you're wearing is breathable.
Breathable, yeah.
Like no, okay, now I understand. Now, no wonder your legs are fucking skinny. It's not breathable, so you're sweating profusely.
Yeah, so all the weight sheds off from the, the legs. Got more snaps.
So I wonder if the snaps has properties. Like there's a low, light, and medium property.
Different variations, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play Heidern, so definitely cannot tell you.
Heidern did the Keanu Reeves throat punch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's that video with him just constantly getting hit by the throat punch or the throat thing, the throat poke.
I wonder if there's an actual you can actually beat people like that. You flick them out and he's like.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you punch him in the throat, that'll work. But if you poke him in the throat,
just to poke him.
Yeah, it'll probably like tickle him for a little bit, but
unless you have nails, then
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like if you actually like sharpen your nails or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then stabbing.
It scares me because it looks like he's grabbing, the spine.
Oh yeah, like Sub-Zero.
Yeah, so it's like, you sure you're not from Mortal Kombat? And now I understand why he has the eye patch, because, the explosion.
Yeah.
Blew off his eye.
You're right, yeah, you're right. It's like the same side. That's actually funny that you pointed out. Yeah.
Well, he looks good.
Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, I think he looks pretty polished. I can imagine he looks better than his 14.
There, like this scene, like.
Oh yeah, I kind of see it.
You can see like what I'm saying. Like the lighting looks off.
Yeah, that's just probably the reaction with the warmer lighting with his blue. So maybe that's why it gives off.
In the background setting, it looks like our darkened subway with only small lighting. But where these two characters are is like like a big ass light is like right there. It's like I don't think there's a big ass light like that in darkened subways. But
fighting games.
That's my nitpick.
Yeah, fighting games. Gotta cheat somewhere to make the lighting optimal. Where's that one guy that makes the comparison? Oops. What's that? Fuck. That was my DeviantArt. Don't worry, there's nothing weird. It's just
And I was like,
I'm one of the vanilla. I'm the one of the vanilla artists, so you have nothing to worry about that. Unlike you know, the rest of the community. Anyway. Oops. I'm like typing from far away, so it's a little. There we go. Orpheus, yes, never fails.
Morpheus?
Morpheus, yeah.
Take the red or blue pill?
Let's go to the slow-mo part. So yeah, obviously the lighting is very different. There's dude,
The lighting is different, but
the back.
I like the blue from 14.
Yeah, I kind of see that. Yeah,
because the one on 15 looks like unnatural. If that makes sense.
I think what they try to do is I think they oversaturate a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they try to like bring out the color because this is what people complain about. Which I can understand. But I mean, you know, it depends on what kind of blues you like, I guess. Each to their own. But you can definitely see the arm is very different for muscle toning because 15 he is beefier. His triceps look bigger, his back has more muscle to it, his pants look a little different. It looks a little more natural with the wrinkles and stuff. So, yeah, and then the butt's still the same, unfortunately, but hey, I guess that's just how they handle the male characters for right now. And then the effects though, very different. It looks like the one in 14 looks like a downloading logo or something.
Oh, what was that old one? Well, it almost looks like Internet Explorer, but
it kind of just looks like a downloading logo to me for 14. 15 obviously is different, like no question. I wonder if there's like a close-up of his like face or something. I think there is. Okay, yeah. Not super different other than the lighting. Like they didn't do anything with his like wrinkles or anything like that. The facial like features, very much similar, besides lighting. But yeah, overall, I think his muscle toning and stuff is what's very different about him. He looks beefier in 15. Otherwise, his animations and stuff like that, for the most part, the same. Maybe some tweaking that I can't see. Oh yeah, the fire effects though, they're still really good. In comparison, anyway. Bang, yeah. Yeah. Front side looks kind of similar other than the pants, lighting.
Okay, KOF14 in that color scheme, I mean not 14, 15, almost looks like Captain America.
Oh yeah, I kind of see it. He kind of looks like fuck, what's his name from The Boys? The Superman.
The not Superman, but Superman.
But not Superman.
Yeah, I think I know.
Yeah. He kind of looks like that to me.
Homelander,
yeah, that's kind of hard to remember. Homelander, he looks like Homelander to me because with the blue and stuff like that. The red glove kind of under part kind of really brings it out for me. And then, let's go on, I guess. Bang, bang, bang. Explosion, poke, and then And one of his supers. And then he does the, yeah. I like 15's camera angle. Looks a little more like
dramatic.
Dramatic, yeah, exactly. This one's just like up his face, like front, you know, nothing. There's like less character to it. Yeah, I mean, although yes, you can see his face. I think, yeah, oh yeah. Cinematography is way better in 15, for sure. And then the super, yep, it's the same for the most part. Up the spine
tickle.
slash, but yeah, tickle. I think he says "go to hell" in English, which we can play back one more time after this. But for the most
hell
part,
to go.
Yeah, hell to go.
I'm a member of stores.
Oh, he'll fit right in for sure.
Yeah, but then Wesker would be like, "Who are you?" Nemesis, get him.
Oh yeah, his eye patch is drastically different with color, because this one's black in 14. This one's blue.
Yeah, I think they're trying to keep that color scheme.
Definitely for the most part. And yeah, like,
and you can tell that 15 makes it more leathery.
Yeah. Ugh. Yep, and I think that's pretty much it. So we'll play that part one more time, just so we can hear it. Let's put back everything in normal. Yeah. Go to hell. You kind of like see it with his lips. And poor Yashiro, he got fucked in this trailer.
But it would be so funny, like, after he's like, "Thanks." There was a crick in my back.
I know.
And he's not angry anymore. He's just like all happy.
I know, right? Yeah, this is just all acupuncture, guys.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, look. That's all the acupuncture needles.
Yep, it's all part of the acupuncture procedure. Yep. So that's Heidern. He looks good for the most part. Definitely polished up for 15, and he's got some muscle going on more. Although they could put some more muscle in the backside. The lower backside, let's just say. That's just me. So, that is Heidern, and pretty much the KOF stuff. I do want to bring up, let's see how we are doing on time. Okay, 30 minutes, not too bad.
You're doing good.
Yeah. So we definitely want to talk about the patch notes. Oh, oops, let me adjust the camera on Zawa for a little bit. Okay, anyway. Oh, there you go. That's what happened. Let me adjust this real quick here. Sorry about that. What's going on? Okay, there you go. Sorry, I'm adjusting your camera on the stream. Always ever so changing on my end, but that's okay. Anyway. It's all good. Okay, so where is that image that I have? Somewhere in the Discord thing. Okay, there you go. So open original. Oh, is it open up Chrome? Okay, never mind. Let me just try to toss it into here. There we go. Oh, it said nope. Sorry guys, some technical difficulties.
It's not my fault this time.
This time. Oh, it keeps downloading it for some reason. That's kind of annoying.
Download complete.
Remember Infiltration said that in the very first Evo with Street Fighter 5. And then he got washed, unfortunately. Oh man, come on, bro.
I mean, you know, when you're in that, when you're in the zone, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
You don't think. Just like frick, who was it? Was it Justin Wong or someone else that? It was a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 fight.
Mm-hmm.
And they thought they won, so they put down the controller. But you know, it was like round 2, and their ass was getting kicked. And like, oh wait.
Well,
I forget who that was, and it was just so funny because they put down the controller, started to talk, and then all of a sudden it was like round 2 fight, and it's like what?
I don't know about Marvel, but I know that happened with Guilty Gear. What was it, Exert or was it Revelator? Anyway,
I think it was Revelator.
Oshige is very infamous for that. He stood up too quickly, and then he got mopped by the other guy, the other big Guilty Gear player.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we just look at it from here. All right. Sorry about the technical little difficulties, guys.
He's not.
So there's been a lot of stuff fixed or patched up for the most part. Supposedly the loading and stuff like that has been reduced, like reduced network connection time. And then I haven't tested that, so I can't say or confirm.
Yeah, tapped out.
And then
Taboo auto.
Input buffer. Okay, so input buffer, increasing the time window for that has become easier to act.
You're tapped out.
Oh, am I tapped out? Sorry.
Yeah.
Why does it do? Why does that do? Why does it do it when I do it like this? It's so weird. Okay. And that means I have to readjust it again. It's such a headache. Okay. Just give me a second.
Alright. Did this, but continue.
Okay, so oh yeah, so it has become easier to act on the earliest possible frame. We previously kept the time window limited, as making inputs at the correct time is a technique in it of itself. However, we increased the time window to account for play under different circumstances, such as offline matches. So I think it's just like, yeah, fuck it, let's just like make it a little easier for make it a little easier for the majority, I guess. Throws. Let's see that, because that's a pretty powerful tool. We extended the time window for throw clashes. Oh, so you have a little more time to tech it. Okay. Previously, it was the same exact time as the opponent's throw, as there were times when a clash would not occur, even the player successfully predicted the opponent's throw. This makes it makes it easier to counter opponent's throws with your own. It is now possible to Roman cancel at any point during the animation of throws, excluding overdrives. It is possible to Roman cancel an unsuccessful throw to cover up the whiff recovery. Okay. This makes it possible to spend meter to Roman cancel after a successful throw as well. Okay. And they worked on some other things like flawless defense, so on and so forth. Well, let's get to the characters. Potemkin, because we both played Potemkin. He got buffed. He got super buffed this time around, which I'm definitely happy with. And I think these changes are pretty fair for the most part. I like forward P being special canceled now, because previously you couldn't do anything. It was just a anti-air kinda. But now you can probably do it with you can cancel the prayer. That's what it is. To eat knuckle, or you could probably do it with Heavenly Potemkin Buster if you want to be like that. So forward K, what was that one? I forget. It's been a while. I know forward heavy slash is the big 2-fist attack, and that has a reduced hurt box in front, so that's good. That's That's a buff, definitely. 4K. I'm trying to remember his buttons. I'm stupid. It's the shoulder charge. It's the check. Shoulder check. Decrease amount of risk meter reduction, okay. And reduce the amount of combo blowback adjustment increased. Okay. So I guess it's a little more comboable? Maybe? Am I reading that right? Reduce the amount of combo blowback adjustment increased. Or increase. Oh, okay, so the blowback adjustment is, I guess, when the higher you go in combos, the more farther the character is, or something like that. The opponent. That way you're not like locked into place and then do the fucking combo like forever or whatever. Like that. So I guess they kind of reduced it for his shoulder charge. Okay. FDB, I think that's his I forget what that one was. Now triggers a counter effect. Now reflects projectiles while holding down the S button. Wait, what? Hold on, is FDB the shield? The Aegis reflector, quote unquote? FDB Potemkin.
Potemkin moves.
Yeah, right.
For me, Chad, this is kind of like new-ish because I haven't played Guilty Gear for a while, so I'm trying to dig into my own archives going like, how did this move look like?
Oh, FDB is just a flick. Oh, okay. I wish they had. I wish they had the input so I can like kind of remember a little better for the special moves. But anyway, now it does a counter effect. Okay, that's cool. Now reflects projectiles while holding the S button, the slash button. Okay. Increase base damage scaling. Okay. Gerudo impact, increased damage scaling. So that's a buff there. That one's such a like scary move. I wanted to use that more, but at the time I was still a beginner-ish. Heavenly Potemkin Buster, increased distance from which the attack connects. That's definitely a buff because I felt like Potemkin or Heavenly Potemkin Buster was not consistent because there are times where
because there was like I seen it too when we used to fight. Like you're here. Mm-hmm. And I'm like here, and you think like the angle is like, okay, you're gonna touch my foot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's like I come. Oh, okay.
Even more so with Ino, when she's like doing the upward dash because she has a Morgan dash, and then I'm like, oh, you're dashing in. I'm gonna react with my Heavenly Potemkin Buster, but no, he just like just slips by, and then he's like, oh, I'm out of the corner. Okay, that's cool. Okay, but I didn't get to touch her. Or
there was one instance. It wasn't against you. It was against my friend. Online. Online.
Yeah.
I'm right above him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he clearly has a clear shot to do it, right?
Yeah.
So it was like, oh god, he's gonna do it. How did you get in front of me? And we both like looked at each other. We both were on Discord. And like you're on, you're wired in, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're like, yeah. Okay. This still doesn't explain the fact that you teleported in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I mean that's a buff right here. So I mean, again, we haven't like both tested any of these things, but from what it sounds like as Potemkin players, that obviously is pretty good. So Giganter is the reflector, or quote unquote. It's just a shield. Reduce hitbox of the projectile front and behind. Okay. The interval before an attack can hit again after this connects with the opponent is now consistent. Okay, so that sounds like a fix or buff kind of ish, but I don't know about the reduced hitbox of the projectile in front or behind. But yeah, Potemkin got buffed no matter what, how you look at it, for the most part. I don't think he got any nerfs other than maybe Gigantic High, but that's pretty much it. This was a Potemkin patch, kinda. But let's take a look at Faust for a little bit, because you do play Faust. Love now has different properties when used, while Faust is in Afro state. Properties are stronger as the explosion will only hit the opponent, making it beneficial for Faust either to take the Afro item himself, or for the opponent to take it when it appears via what this could be. Changes to the donut and banana make it more likely to receive a beneficial item when repeatedly using what this could be. Crouching S has been greatly buffed as a preemptive anti-air, making its anti-air capabilities greatly improved when combined with the ability to follow up on forward P. Because the overall balance change to damage distribution, the damage caused by snip 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 is less impacted by the opponent's character and current health. Okay. Let's see. Any interesting changes? Standing P has reduced startup. Okay. Dash has reduced upper hurt box directly after the animation starts. So, okay, that's a bit of a buff, yeah, for sure. Crouching S, increased base damage scaling. Decreased upper hurt box during the end of the active frames. Okay, so that's good. Mix. Faust is no longer in a counter hit state after the active frames end, and the damage or base damage scaling has been increased. So yeah, I mean he got fixed and some buffs overall, it sounds like. So hopefully, yeah, that means the Faust players can have it a little more easier than some other players. Melee Rage got buffed, but we're not gonna go over that too much because we don't really play Melee. But I heard that she got pretty buffed for the most part. I don't know about Zato, just because no one really talks about Zato for this time around.
Yeah.
So maybe he got fixed. I don't know. I can't really say. I think Ram got buffed a little bit, or normalized a little bit, because it looks like it has reduced knockback, increased knockback for some of her buttons, increased startup, okay, increased knockback. So they try to adjust her to not be as crazy, it seems like. But I think Leo got buffed too, because
Leo got hit with that good shit.
Yeah, so it's like a Leo Potemkin patch, it looks like. Because there's increased base damage, increased base damage, reduced recovery, increased movement speed for command normal number 4. 4 heavy slash now floats opponent on grounded hit. Oh wow. Decreased horizontal distance, the opponent is sent falling back. Oh wow. That sounds pretty good. Sped up the timing, or is this standing far S? Sped up the timing when it can be followed up with a command normal 4, which is holding S, or holding standing far S, or holding stand heavy slash. Okay. Yeah, same thing with heavy slash. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean he seems to have gotten the benefit end of this patch for the most part, definitely. But yeah, overall intentions, it says the timing he can cancel into guard, point, follow-up moves has sped up due to the overall long overall recovery of standing far S and standing heavy slash. Forward heavy slash can now be comboed into crouching S or heavy or slash, crouching slash, counter hit, and other moves. So yeah, he's definitely benefited that. I don't know about Nagoriyuki. Haven't seen too much on the Twitter. Not same with Giovanna. I don't know what happened to her. Really, it looks like
she went poof.
Yeah, I mean, in the right hand, she's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's just I don't know. She's not that popular for some reason. At least as of recent, as what I'm seeing. I've seen a lot of Potemkin, and I've seen a good number of Leo, and then Milia as well, which is funny. And then looks like Anji got some buffs too, makes it easier to combo. Ko is easier to use in combos and stronger as an anti-air. Okay. We addressed a problem where his forward P would struggle to connect due to shorter being shorter horizontally than other characters. Okay, so it looks like they fixed that. So yeah, he got some good stuff too. I haven't seen either. Gold Lewis, not recently, but when he came out, there was a lot of stuff for him or of him, and then it looks like he got fixed too, because it says it is now possible to cancel the animation with an additional input to address this issue when it comes to Skyfish, which is the big Gatling gun. And then so Jacko, I think she's got fixed, mostly the same-ish kind of thing. Yeah, so I think Soul got buffed too. Oh, I almost forgot. And then Chip got the short end of the stick this time around, unfortunately, because his mix-up, however, has somewhat increased startup, as it overly influenced by individual reaction times and play environments. So I think he got nerfed for the most part in comparison to other characters. Axel got changed quite a bit in some places, at least. So I think they're trying to make him a little more up close kind of character, instead of like standing far back or whatever. So he's less of a zoner and more of like a mid-ground, like a middle mid-range kind of character, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
but again, people are still players are still just
the way they want it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean,
I get their intention.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. May looks like the same for the most part. I saw a little bit of May, actually.
She didn't get deleted yet?
No. I think she's still pretty good for the most part. I guess Kai got better. I think he got better. And then Soul got not massively buffed, but he got better in some places, I think. Yeah, because Grounded Bandit Revolver has reduced startup time. Bandit Bringer now triggers counter effect. Night Raid Vortex has based damage scaling increased. Same with Fafnir. Forward HS or forward heavy slash is no longer in counter hit state after the active frames of the attack. So yeah, I think a handful of characters really got buffed, especially Potemkin and Leo. And then a good rest of them got fixes / small buffs or some buffs. And then the character who got like I guess quote unquote nerfed the most feels like is Chip. So but there are some changes overall with a lot of the in-game stuff too, like the throws and I guess counters, overdrives, and stuff like that. So I don't know. Let's see how the players just fare with it. Give it some time and see what their end result is for this patch. But overall, hey, as a Potemkin player, if I do ever come back and just lab with Potemkin, definitely gonna have fun, because you need to cancel from the prayer into whatever, and then the rest of his stuff has got some good changes, I think. So if you don't have anything else to add, definitely move on. All right, how are we doing on time? Okay, about an hour or so. So for the most part, we're done with the fighting game stuff. And then definitely the biggest thing we do want to talk about is the Animal Crossing Direct. And then we'll probably just skim over the rest for the rest of the podcast. But when it comes to the elephant in the room, it's not so much directly with Animal Crossing, but with this. This, what did you think? Mm-hmm.
Initially, when we heard, like, wow, we're gonna get the N64, titles, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded too good to be true, and then bloop, like, oh, there it is.
There's the monkey's paw. So, for those who don't know already, the membership, if you want the expansion, which Zawa mentioned, you can get Nintendo 64 titles in the virtual library, along with Sega Genesis for right now. Some of them, there's a handful of them, I guess, for each. But that would come at a cost of $50 per year if you want to go with it. So the the most basic one is still $20. And if you compare that, that's like more than double. So that's what got people talking. Not to mention the family membership is more expensive too, of course. It's $80 for a year. So, for some people, they're like, it's fine. It's like, what? If you divide 12 by 50, that's like that many bucks per month. But you have to look at the expansion pack and look at what's in the middle, which is Animal Crossing Home. What is it? Home Paradise? Happy Home Paradise?
I almost said homebrew.
Homebrew, yeah.
I was like, wait, no, that's no, we cannot say that word.
I know, right?
In front of Nintendo, they will hunt us down.
Yeah.
You guys want to play Nintendo homebrew?
Yeah. No, I think the the fact that they include us in here, I guess, warranted that price increase along with it. So that's like, why? Because not everyone plays Animal Crossing. So if they want to play the N64 stuff and Sega Genesis and whatever comes in the future, they have to pay that part too. So that itself is a big no-no. That's a red flag. And yeah, overall, like, people don't like it. They're in a disagreement with it. I myself am in a disagreement with it because I don't like the fact that they just stuffed in Animal Crossing just to really try to entice people to buy it. With that $50 price point. It's like, well, why don't you have one without Animal Crossing and then have that price point as well? Because otherwise, Home Paradise by itself is like $25 along with, well, not along with, but if you want that mode in Animal Crossing, okay, that's great, but I don't know, for some reason having this in here is like, just rubs me in the wrong way. It's like, what if I don't want it? What if I just wanted to play N64 stuff? Why am I having to pay a brand new game just to, I don't know. It kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Here, let me help people if this was gonna be better. We take away that Animal Crossing in the middle. Watch, you fling it. Okay, now we're left with Nintendo N64 and the Sega Genesis, but we still need to fill in that gap. Let's just add a little thing called the Game Boy Collection.
Oh, yeah, the virtual console stuff.
Yeah. Where you can play mostly all the, the games from the Game Boy generation up to, I want to say, what is after the DS? Like, right before you got to 3DS, like the end of the regular DS era. But I don't know. I'm thinking too hard for them.
For them, yeah.
I retract. I retract my thinking. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's obviously not great for what it is right now. Like, I think they need to take this out and then put something back or put something in here like the Game Boy, like you said, the Game Boy stuff. So we already had that in the Wii U. So that was like the virtual console machine. I don't know if this works now still, because I don't know if they like fucked with the online or something like that. I don't know. But you throw that in there instead of Animal Crossing, I think people are going to be a little more happy, but at the same time, still kind of a steep price point. If it's just like 40, 39 per, or not 39, 35 per year, then that seems to be a more fair price, in my opinion. Along with, of course, the online itself, and then whatever else that comes with the basic package. But that's just me. That's my 2 cents on it. But anyway, back to Animal Crossing, the actual Animal Crossing itself. There is a lot of stuff in here that we can do in due time. Like we have a cabin in there, Bruce is in there, more furniture and stuff like that. Of course, you can actually cook in Animal Crossing. This, I forget what this part was, but
it's pretty much a big ass swap meet area.
Yeah, swap meet. Oh, there's Toy Timer. Look at that.
I live, bitch. You thought I was dead?
Oh yeah, then they have this radio exercise one, or
yeah, like this. I was like, a lot of people would not know why this is in the game.
Yes.
I know it because
it's a Japanese Japanese tradition. It's for the Japanese.
It's fun to do. It helps you relax for the day. Which I wish that some companies or
implementing,
or more places would implement this in their morning routines instead of just opening up the business and go, ta-da, let's do this.
Yeah, I think Japanese car companies do this, including Toyota, which that's something I've read up during my time in college, which is, radio exercise, for those who don't know, it's a morning tradition in Japan to warm up your body, stretching out your body parts and everything. And yeah, so they just threw that in here because that just makes it a little more lifelike, and all that. And I think it's cute. You can see your neighbors do some radio exercises. What basically happens is you have a radio, and they have a certain station or something like that playing a very specific type of music, and it's it's easy listening. Obviously, you don't want to be like, oh, like heavy metal or whatever. Can you imagine? But anyway, so they did that in here basically. So I think that's cute. More designs in the house, increased storage spaces.
Which now I'm thinking about it, I don't think I ever hit like 1,000 yet in my storage. I think I'm only stuck at 500.
I've hit the earliest limit, or I was like near the earliest limit, but other than that, I haven't hit any. Because I mean, of course, I haven't been playing this since. But when I was pretty much hitting the limit. So, which was what? What was the earliest limit? Was it 1,000 or something like that?
I thought it was 500.
500, yeah, I think it was 500.
I think it was like 500, then they brought it up to 1,000.
And now it's like, what, at least... It's a pretty big limit, so... Oh! And then I think this is one of my most requested ones, like, personally, was the handheld camera thing. Now you can, like, actually do some, like, panning shots, potentially, for, like, personal, like, music videos you want to do, or like some compilation, some put some B-roll in there in between your Animal Crossing videos. So I think that's pretty cool itself, and I do appreciate it. More hairstyles, it looks like. Reactions. And gyroids. They made it back in here. They actually put gyroids in here. And these parts of the update are free. I think the only thing you gotta pay for is the Home Paradise add-on, which that itself is pretty optional, I think. But of course, you do get extra furniture and stuff like that. So if you want more furniture, gotta cough up some moolah. And oh yeah, they got the permanent ladders, which is actually kind of neat. So you don't have to like place or carry a ladder on you anymore. You can just place it where you climb up often, and then yeah, so that's a permanent like point to climb up on.
It's also bad because your neighbors get to use it too. So it's like when you gotta find that neighbor, it's like, where the hell are you?
Potentially,
Which
yeah.
I wish that when you bring up the map, it pinpoints where your neighbors are, so you don't have to play the guessing game.
And they had a tight space feature where you can crawl through tight spaces, which is kind of weird, but all right. And then, oh yeah, your neighbors will come into your house now. I think you can invite them over or something like that. Or they invite you over. I forget how it goes. Yeah, invitations to resident homes. And then surprise visits, I guess.
That will be creepy though,
Yeah,
when you think about it.
They just come out of the darkness. Hello.
Hello, villagers. Wrong house. It's like wrong house.
Oh, I forgot something at the grocery store. Bye. Or Tom Nook's store. Bye.
I know. It's like I forgot something. Tom, you see, he's like, what? I want this guy off my island. Why? He's scaring me.
And then, yeah, I think you can visit more places, like the mysterious islands with various seasons on there, which is neat. And then this is this is the home designer thing, or home paradise, which is basically home designer. Which, yeah, that's for anyone who wants to just keep designing homes for people.
The question is, like, is it through, like your material and stuff? Or are they going to give you, like,
Yeah, I don't know. Good question.
Like an open door, like, here's all the items.
Oh,
here's
yeah.
what this person wants. Go crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Luffy?
Yeah. Yeah.
He found One Piece.
That's the last island.
I swear to God, if that's how they end One Piece.
Animal Crossing.
One Piece has always been with you. It's the journey that you've made, and I'll be like, come here.
If they do the fucking Kung Fu Panda, I'm gonna get mad. I'll
be like, come here. He's like, what? Get your ass back on that drawing board right now.
I'm gonna be upset if that was the ending.
He's like, you get your ass on this drawing board right now, so I'm gonna make your artists kill Ace again. I'm gonna bring him back and kill him again.
Yeah. So not only for Home Paradise you can design people's homes, but I guess you can design schools and like hospitals and stuff like that, like certain places. That's kind of neat. If you're
Why do we wanna design hospitals? I want them to die.
Jesus. Christ. Anyway, yeah, school. I think you designed a grocery store or something like that as well. But anyway, there's like more parts, more stuff to decorate with overall. It's a major update, but this is gonna be the last one apparently.
Okay, so is that a new villager you can try and potentially get?
I think so. Yeah, I guess there is. There are new villagers.
Shino is the newest one, the deer thingy.
Yeah.
And then
Nico.
Nico.
Yeah, Nico. I think this is
that I'm happy to see.
Oh yeah. So what can you do with Amiibo cards and figures?
And also that we get to have new Amiibos.
Right.
Oh.
Wait. So could you explain what's the hoopla about the Amiibos in this update?
Okay, so it's pretty much, you're gonna get like special items if you do have the Animal Crossing cards. So let me try grab them. Where did I put those? Aha! Okay, I don't know where the rest are, chat viewers. But yeah. So apparently these guys will have like special things attached to them now when you scan them.
Okay.
Instead of, like, oh, I want Apollo in my island, so bring. Okay, gotta do like 3 days worth of like convincing Apollo to get onto my island. But I think now it's like, okay, I wonder what I can get with this Apollo card. Just like, a regular Amiibo figure. But the other thing I'm happy about is that they did say, oh, we're making, a new season of cards, which now they showed on Twitter. And there's that one fucker that I see that it's like, yes.
Do you have the link for that? Do you have the link for that?
Let me bring it up.
Sure.
But I was happy that I saw that.
So again, this is the last major update. I think they'll do like small updates here and there, but in terms of like the big stuff, this is probably I think it is the last one.
It's a last major update, but I'm sure they're gonna have like the seasonal updates, for Halloween and all that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, I PM'd it.
Okay.
DM'd it. PM'd it.
Yeah, same thing. All right, let me just drag it.
But just seeing him finally on a Amiibo card, it's like, yes, I can finally have you on my freaking island.
Oh, Raymond! Oh my goodness.
Yep.
And Dom, I have Dom in my village. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Oh, and then if you go into the comment section of this post, they showed off like the other cards. Like you have to click on it.
Oh, she knows a male. Apparently.
Here, I'll help you.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting a little distracted. Sorry.
Now we all know which villager Hawk's gonna try to get for. So those are some of the cards.
Audie. Oh man, I want Audie.
Now see, they have Wisp there, but I'm like, you can't have it as a resident, can you?
No, it's not a resident, but like extra things, like the home paradise stuff. You can design his thing or whatever. His place. So it's more for home paradise. But yeah. When it comes to like the actual neighbors, yeah, obviously, yeah.
Oh, look at that. The other set, or the other part 2 of whatever's. But yeah, but I know a lot of people who haven't gotten Raymond yet are going to be like all over to try and get them.
Oh, Tiangxing looks pretty cool. Wardle.
I'm probably going to be one of those people going like, yeah, I need Raymond, so how much?
Oh yeah.
How much for his card? Because back when New Horizons came out, everyone wanted Apollo. So his card was like $50. And then it wasn't only Apollo that was expensive. It was Apollo, Lucky, the Mummy Dog, and I forget who else, but they were like really expensive.
Yeah. Well, that's cool though. They're coming out with new cards. It's been a while.
Just took a while.
Yeah, it was a long time coming. Oh, look at that the octopus. It's a robot.
Octoconopus.
Yeah. Wayne looks pretty cool. And then Mario. there's a little hamster thing named Mario. Patrick.
It should have been the hamster's name should have been
Hammond.
Fuck. Yeah.
Hammond. But yeah, cool stuff. Am I gonna immediately come back to it? Probably not, because I rather focus my time on the new games that are coming out. Like, I haven't played Metroid Dread just yet. I need to do that because I've been hearing nothing but good things about that game. Lost Judgment, and then up next is November. So yeah, it's Pokemon and stuff like that. So I'll eventually get to it. I do want to like a reason to get back into it, and probably maybe when the Animal Crossing cards come out, maybe I'll try to snatch some and see what kind of pulls I get. But otherwise, I'll probably just try to buy, or what do you call, just individually buy the one village or whatever I want, which is Audi for me. So, and then pretty much same plan for you, pretty much, except the packs, you're just gonna buy the individual cards.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Looking forward to it though. Animal Crossing. But yeah, overall, that's what we got out of the way. So let's just skim through the rest of them. I wanted to mention how much we got time? Like 10 minutes, okay. I wanted to mention this Metroid Dread, speaking of which unfortunately has taken place, which was some of the staff has not been credited just because they've only worked on the or they were in the development for like 25% of it or something like that, or no, less than 25%. So they didn't get any credit. Unfortunately, instead of just everyone getting credited, it's just the people who worked on it more than 25% of the development time. Anything on that, Zawa?
It's just for me, like, even if you didn't, do like wasn't there from start to finish, or you should have at least some credibility.
For sure. Yeah, very much how I feel. Like, I think any amount of work should be credited for. If it's something that's contributing to the game, I think they should be credited for. If it's just like some fixes for the background stuff, that should be credited for.
Yeah.
I don't see what's wrong with it not being, or getting credit for that little part. If it's something that makes the product good in some ways, again, I think they should at least get something out of it. That's one of those little small things that kind of hurt the game a little bit, but overall, the game is still good. I from what I've heard anyway. I haven't played it myself again, and I do want to play it soon because I was a little distracted with Squid Game. So
I mean, 9 episodes, 9 hours total. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The game itself is like what, 7 to 9 hours if you just play it casually. I think. That's what I heard anyway. Anyway, and then there was
also like with the staff being left out. It could be like those individuals just because they might have been like the ones that at closed doors just say, like, I know I worked on this project, but could you not add my name into it? Like,
that is true.
Reason.
That is true. That could be part of it.
So
yeah.
Like at this point, we're only seeing one side of the coin.
Yeah.
We kind of gotta go like on the other side.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. All right, I'll skim over this one, which is pretty big for Genshin Impact because we have a new character revealed, which is Arataki Ito, who has been mentioned in the lore a couple of times by several characters. Now he's out. He's in information-wise, not actually out in the game, but he's been revealed by MiHoYo themselves, along with not only him, but the good old dog boy, Goro, who is going to be a 4-star unit, definitely. And Arataki Ito. Oh, I lost him. Oh, there he is. Arataki is going to be the 5-star for that banner. I think he's going to be probably coming out like 2 banners later, which will be a while, but that just means I'm going to have enough Primo Gems to hopefully get him. But we'll see. Yeah. Do you have any quick comment about how he looks? He is
very on the nose. Yeah, I was gonna say very on the nose of an Oni.
Yeah, he's half demon, so half Oni. He's got. It says that he has Oni blood running in him, so half Oni, that type of thing. That's cool. More like mythological type of stuff coming into the Genshin Impact lore. That's cool. We had a Tengu warrior. We had a Chiling. Or Chiling, or Keating. I don't know how things are pronounced, languages and stuff like that. Because Japanese we say Keating, right? But it's spelled with a Q in English. So is it cheating? Anything? I'm not too sure. But stuff like that. I think it's cool. They were getting like more of these like sort of characters, and it was just like pure human, But. Yeah, pretty cool. Although, unfortunately, they kind of fell on their face with this weird milestone thing that they had on Twitter, which was the whole thing with Elon Musk. So basically, if you follow this one account, and this one account like gets that many follows, they'll have Elon Musk do this, they'll have Elon Musk do that. One of the earlier ones, they were going to just rename the Twitter account back to Paimon for some reason. Like, okay, why is that a reward for having this many follows on an account? It's very weird. It's 500K, that's the starting point. And then all the way up to 5 million, the CEO, I guess, will invite Elon Musk to their building, like, for miHoYo. Like, what about us? Where's the reward for us for following your freaking account? Especially with all the disappointment that's been coming our way. No anniversary. Nothing. So. I know this is like a little hard for you to read, but just from looking at this, what comes to mind for you?
A botched version of what's that website? Kickstarter. This looks like a really botched version of how.
Or Patreon. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like those goal hits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Looks like a really botched.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's a really interesting way to look at it. I actually didn't think about that way. Like, oh yeah, if you met these goals, we're not gonna give you gems, but we're gonna change our Twitter name. It's like, okay, all right, just free marketing for them, or that's their attempt at free marketing. They just want numbers on their side. They just want to flex on numbers. And then Elon Musk, of all people, I mean, because there's an NPC named Ella Musk, who I guess is named after him, right? It's just a little girl NPC, which is why you kind of see this little picture on the side, on the corner. And she's like a translator for the Hilichurls, or the monsters you fight. So she's trying to like be like a diplomat for the Hilichurls someday. But anyway, this is just,
why though?
I know exactly why. Why are you doing this? Why don't you just directly reward the players with Primo Gems and whatever, right? Instead of Elon Musk? Why him? Now, the thing is that it's not so much Elon Musk himself is like offensive or whatever. because there's been celebrities that promote games, right, or help. They've had companies have celebrities promote games for them. We've seen pictures of The Rock with the GameCube or whatever. Or I think it was some weird shit. But anyway, we had that in the past. Keanu Reeves with Cyberpunk, but of course he's in the game, so that makes sense. The list goes on. That itself, that's not what's wrong with it. It's just the fact that they're not, directly addressing us with, what we deserve with their rewards and all that stuff. We've talked about it a lot on this show with Mihoyo.
It sounds like they're, what's the word? Not deflecting, but just distracting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like
hey guys, look at this!
A lot of red herrings.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, we're not gonna do that, but hey, we got this. Yeah.
It's like, why are you guys mad?
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much. I think that's pretty much what's going on. Their PR and stuff like that. Their connection, their disconnect rather, is very apparent. So hopefully, keyword, they'll get their head out of their butts and look at the big picture here. But I'm not gonna hold my breath on it for a good while because they're just gonna do what they want to do, which is just to roll out some content here and there, give us some new characters. That's it. Not really rewarding us for sticking with the game for that long.
Yeah.
A lot of gacha games do that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of gachas, but if they really want to hold on to their fan base, their players, what they just did is like, nope.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Who knows? They're probably just like completely ignoring what's going on around them and just like, yeah, we're just gonna just keep working on the game, I guess, how we want it. I don't know. Whatever it is. Alright, well, we'll do one more thing and then we'll get out of here. So this is one quick little thing. The Cowboy Bebop Netflix series will feature the OG Japanese voice cast for the Japanese dubbing. So basically, we're gonna hear what's his name? Mr. Koichi Yamadera voicing John Cho. So I think it's kind of a little weird if you think of it that way.
It is a little weird. But it's really also like a nice touch, to bring like the new generation with the old generation. Now the only thing they're missing is that, even though that might be a spit to the face, get the original English voice actors to dub as well.
That'd be really weird, but
Mr. Steve Bloom just come out of Cho's mouth, and you're like, wait. It's like, did we break? Did we break it?
Yeah. Is this right? It's also kind of weird to hear Faye's voice actress, which is Miss Hayashibara, Megami Hayashibara, come out of that actress's mouth. I don't know her name, but because she looks like a much older woman, I guess, if that makes sense. And then we're gonna hear, because I associate this voice actress with like younger women, with from other anime. So that's why in my head it's gonna sound weird. But that's just a little personal thing. Because I know I know she voices Jessie from Pokemon in Japanese. Yeah. That's like one of her most renowned ones. But yeah, other than that, that's cool. I like that they actually went to that little bit of detail to kind of preserve, I guess, to respect the Japanese cast for Cowboy Bebop. So, do you got anything else before we head on out?
No. What about you, Kitty? Come here. Tell it to the people.
All right. Well, Thank you, Kitty.
She said a mouthful.
Thank you, Kitty, for that. On that note,
What?
on that note, we'll put a stop to it here for now. And yeah, so that's pretty much what we got for this podcast. Try to keep it around an hour 30. Just try it out, see how that goes. And yeah, so
zoom.
yeah. Well, not to mention there wasn't that much to talk about anyway. So I guess it kind of worked out. So kind of a slow week. So all right. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and don't forget to check us out on iTunes, Spotify, and if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. You know, hit the like button, all that jazz, and follow us on Twitter. It's all in the description. So that way you can like see what the updates are all about with Hypecast and stuff like that. Any change or comment, anything like that, scheduling, news or whatever. You can see that on my account. So, anyways, by the way, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.
Wait, damn it.